Today I'm going to put together a few exercises that I look at as the necessities for runners to do on their off days or at the end of the run. It's going to be a few mobility exercises and just a few strengthening exercises for your upper body. Obviously doing a full body workout is important, squats, lunges, all those sort of things. But for the purpose of this, it's just going to focus on a little bit of mobility and some upper body strength exercises to focus on posture. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to come into a push-up position on the ground. Alright, shoulders down and relaxed. You're going to step your right foot to the right side. You're going to open up that right arm, a nice big reach, and then you're going to bring that right elbow down to the inside of that foot. Step back to your push-up position, same thing on the left side. Nice big open up, exhale, bring that elbow back and down. And something like this, I would recommend 10-12 reps. If you have time, go through 2 rounds of it. So you would do all of this set and then come back and do a second set. The next exercise then, this one we want to stretch out the hips and low back, especially you're going to be feeling tight if you're a runner. So we're going to go knees wide. You're going to sit back into a child's pose, and then you're going to come forward into a hip drop. So chest up tall, shoulders back and down. Sit back into that child's pose. Inhale, exhale, hips go forward and down. All these exercises, take your time. We're not looking for speed, we're looking for slow, controlled movements. The next one is going to be round the world. So we're looking at firing up the postural muscles in your upper back. You're going to lie face down on the mat, rest your forehead down, hands on your low back. You're going to retract the shoulder blades back and down. Now we're going to circle the arms around to touch. Pause at the top for 3, 2, 1, and then come back onto your low back. You can switch off, squeeze back, nice big shoulder circle, pause, come back. And again, you're looking 12, 15 reps in this one. Next one then, we're going to do a side plank. So a few different options. You're going to pop your left elbow down. Level 1, you can leave your left knee down and your right knee stacked on top of it. Level 2, lift that top leg, so now I'm good engaging the glute medius a little bit more. Or level 3, if you're at that level where you're strong to the core, stable through the shoulder, you can go full on side plank. If you're a little bit more advanced, we can do things like rotations, knee tucks, and so on and so forth. These exercises, 45 to 60 seconds. Remember to do the other side. And the last one in our warm-up set will be a deep squat. Again, listen to your body. If your knee doesn't feel it, if your knees don't feel good, I would suggest a deep squat might not be as good. You would come into a partial squat. You can use a couch. With your deep squat, you want to turn your toes out, nice wide stance. I'm a little stiff in the hips, so what I'll do is I'll use the couch to start off. I'm going to get down, I'm going to settle into the hips, I'll shift side to side, I'm stretching out to the calves, through my feet, and then stand up tall. If you are a little bit more flexible, you can do it without the couch. What we can do is come down, you want to try and keep those heels on the ground. We can open up one side, open up the other side, stand up tall. But again, if it's too much, come into a deep, you can come into half a squat with some sort of an assistance. Okay. From there, so that's going to be your main kind of opening exercises. Your next one then, you want to include some sort of a chest, back, and arms. So, easiest thing in the world, push-ups. Push-up position, I'll show from this side. You want to tuck that pelvis forward, shoulders down, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. If that's too much, drop your knees down, inhale down, exhale up. If it's too advanced, you can put your feet up onto a couch. So find your level. So that's your first one. You're looking about 12 to 15 reps. Next exercise you can add in, something for the back of the arm, tricep dips. And in all these exercises, I'm trying to use the minimum amount of equipment. So I've got a floor and I've got a couch. You can use a chair, you can use your stairs, whatever you have. Tall posture, dip down, squeeze the triceps at the top. Inhale down, exhale up. Again, 12 to 15 reps. Now I want to do a little bit more hip opening with some strength. So I'm going to do a lateral lunge. So I'm going to step out to the side. When I can leave it at that, or I can add a stretch to the quad. Especially you're going to feel tight if you've just come back in from a run. Tilt that pelvis forward, inhale, step back, boom. And again, 12-15 reps, do the same thing on the other side. One of my favorite ones to do, it's a nice shoulder stability exercise, shoulder circle. So you're going to bring your arms up shoulder height, the thumbs turned backwards, squeeze the glutes, and just rotate back, 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 back. Especially running, when we tend to lean forward, collapse of the shoulders, we want to do anything that can open us up and pull them back. Next exercise we have are seated rows. So with a seated row, I'm just going to grab my band. If you're lucky enough to have a band, you can wrap it under one foot. Nice tall posture, squeeze back, release. Squeeze back, release. If you don't have a band, that's quite okay. You can grab a towel, put it under your foot. I'll actually grab my towel and show you. Alright, so you would wrap it under your foot. This time you're going to use that foot as the resistance as you pull in. Alright, so you can do it seated on a couch, squeeze the elbows back in, back out. If you don't have access to either, if you don't have a towel or you want to do something a little different, what we can try, I'm going to use my cushion actually. I'm going to lie face down on the ground and I'm going to do a lat pull down. So I'm going to leave my arms out in front, the cushion is under my chest, I'm going to pull my body forward and then back. So I'm getting a nice little lat activation. Alright, so similar idea to a chin-up or a rowing motion. We're working those upper postural muscles. And then the last one will be a dead bug. Nice core activation. You're going to lie on your back. You're going to bring your hands and knees up over your hips. Main thing, tilt that pelvis forward. Push your low back into the ground. You're going to exhale as you extend opposite arm and opposite leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, slowly extend, inhale, come back up. Alright, and again, this one you're going to go 10 to 20 reps, so you're looking about 60 seconds in total for most of those exercises, and we can always step it up with 2 rounds of everything. Happy running out there, have fun, and as always, listen to your body when it comes to exercising. Take care.